Welcome to Haven of Prayer. If you long to begin your day with peace, strength, and divine presence, you're in the right place. Today's psalm carries the power to calm your spirit and align your heart with God's will. Each morning is a fresh opportunity to invite His peace. As you listen and declare this psalm, open your soul and expect His presence to move in your day. Stay with me until the end and let this prayer awaken your faith.
When I open my eyes, Lord, I don't just want to face another day. I want to find you in it. In the quiet before everything begins, I whisper your name, hoping to feel your nearness. I'm not chasing signs or wonders. What I long for is your peace, steady, deep, and real. Let this morning be more than routine. I want to walk in step with your will. Shape my choices with your wisdom, and let the words I speak carry traces of your love. I know I'm not alone, even when the weight of life tries to convince me otherwise. Some days, it's hard to believe things will change. But today, I choose to trust you again. As I recall your promises, something stirs inside me. A quiet strength, a fresh breath, a spark of hope. Help me not to sleepwalk through this day. Open my eyes to see the good you're already doing in me. Even if my steps are small, if I walk them with you, they'll never be meaningless. Let this morning carry purpose, Father. From the first breath, may my soul be aware of your presence. When I begin my day with you, something shifts. The noise quiets, the fear lessens, and my heart starts to align with yours. As the light touches my face, my soul awakens with longing, not just to see the sun, but to be lit from within by your grace. As night fades, I realize again how much I need your eyes watching over me. I come with open hands, not filled with answers, just a heart that needs you. Sometimes I don't even know what to say, but I know you hear me. Even when my voice is tired, even when my thoughts are a storm, there are moments I've worn a smile to hide the struggle. But you know me better than I know myself. I don't need to pretend. I just need you close. And in your nearness, everything starts to calm down. Guide me through the confusion. Don't let me be fooled by appearances or distracted by the noise around me. In the middle of it all, help me recognize your voice, gentle, true, and full of mercy. I trust you, even when nothing makes sense. You've been faithful before, and deep down, I believe you'll be faithful today too. My faith may waver, but it always finds its way back to you. From the very beginning of the day, I lay it all before you. My thoughts, my quiet battles, my unspoken dreams. There's not a part of me that doesn't need your touch. I open my heart like a window to let your light in. I bring you not just my fears, but also my small hopes. The ones that still make me smile when I think no one's watching. You've seen every tear and every longing. In you, even the broken parts start to make sense. I want to follow where you lead, even when my steps are unsure. I'm not chasing perfection. I just want direction. Let your eyes guide me. Let your mercy carry me. Let your goodness be my shelter when the day grows heavy. You hear more than my words. You hear the silence behind them. Even when I can't explain what I feel, you understand. In my weakness, you lift me. In my doubt, you speak truth. Don't let this day be just another square on the calendar. Let it be a space to grow, to serve, to love. Let your light be present in every detail. Let your warmth awaken the deepest parts of me. Make me into a man who seeks you before anything else. Let my first words be of gratitude, not complaint. Before I face the world, remind me to pause and receive the covering of your blessing like armor for the soul. I want to walk strong, not with pride, but with the quiet strength of someone held by you. Let my heart stay steady when challenges arise, because I know you go before me, shielding and leading. Before I carry the weight of the day, I need to rest in your peace. The kind of peace that doesn't break when life gets loud. The peace that stays, even when everything else feels scattered. Lord, plant my roots in higher ground. Don't let me rush into the day before pausing to hear your voice. Let each morning become a sacred space where my faith is refreshed and my soul finds new direction. I don't want to wake up just to exist. I want to begin each day with meaning. Transform the way I rise, Father. Let my mornings be more than routine. Shape me into your image as I step into the day. Fill my heart with the kind of hope that gives purpose even to the ordinary moments. Give me clear eyes, Lord, eyes that reflect the grace you've poured into me. Help me not grow used to the darkness around me, but to see your light even in the smallest things. Train my gaze to recognize beauty in the unnoticed. Let my face carry the peace of one who trusts you deeply. Even if storms brew inside me, may my presence bring calm. I don't want to hide my battles, but I also want my faith to speak louder than my fear. Form in me a spirit that's both strong and gentle. Help me move with confidence without losing humility. Even when the path gets steep, remind me you're beside me, and every step we take together is part of something bigger. I don't want to wander aimlessly, Lord. I long to walk with intention. May every sunrise become a new page in the story we're writing together. A life where you are the author, and I trust the unfolding of every chapter. Shape me into a man who leads by living. Let the way I show up reflect your light, like morning breaking through the night. Let my presence push back shadows, not with words, but with how I live. Teach me not to rely on feelings or circumstances, but on a steady faith. A faith that stands when fear whispers. A faith that breathes even in the stillness. Remind me daily to drink from your word like water in the desert. Help me give thanks even in uncertainty, not only when things are good, but when the waiting feels heavy. Let me see your hand in the silence and recognize your kindness even through pain. Keep my heart from closing in on itself. Show me how to see others with mercy instead of judgment. Help me be generous not just with what I have, but with who I am, my time, my attention, my listening. Let my joy come from knowing you dwell in me. May the simplicity of my life mirror your humility. Use my voice to bring comfort to those who need it. Let my life quietly point to you, without seeking applause. Saturate me with your presence. May others feel a glimpse of your love through how I live. Let my steps carry your tenderness into a world desperate for light. Let me walk with a compassion that makes you visible. Sometimes the hardest thing isn't seeing pain. It's not looking away. Don't let me grow numb to the suffering around me. Give me the courage to stop, to care, to offer not just words, but the gift of being present. I may not always know what to do with a broken world, but I can choose not to shut down. Today, I want to be more open, more available, less consumed by myself. Let me share, even when I feel empty. Life has taught me that small acts carry power. A genuine smile, a non-judgmental glance, a quiet gesture of kindness. These can heal. I want to live like that, with open eyes and a willing heart. Let no day pass without touching someone's soul. I don't need perfect words, just simple, sincere actions that speak love without needing to explain. Let love be close, real, and reachable through me. Walking with someone in pain often speaks louder than any advice. Let my steps accompany. Let my silence embrace. Let my way of being bring rest to weary hearts. Let my presence be a quiet shelter. I've learned that I can't look up toward heaven and forget the one beside me. The signs I search for are often hidden in the ordinary. In passing faces, shared stories, and quiet encounters you arrange. There's meaning tucked into every interaction, beauty in every face, lessons in every conversation. Let me live more awake, more aware, more connected to what's unfolding around me. I don't want to split my faith from my reality. It's all intertwined. Heaven shows itself in human kindness, in acts of justice, in quiet encouragement, in the dignity of compassion. Help me read life with fresh eyes. Teach me to see the sacred in what's simple. Let me notice the quiet clues of purpose, even in life's confusion. Let me stay open to wonder, even in the mess. Looking toward the heavens is beautiful, but so is loving my brother. Let my eyes do both with the same depth. May I not miss the divine hidden in the humanity around me. There's something holy in letting emotions rise without filters. I don't want to shut down what I feel. I want to live with a heart wide open, to laugh fully, to weep without shame, to be moved by what matters. Both the pain and the brightness of life have shaped me. I don't want to suppress either. I want to meet every moment with courage, not chasing perfection, but living honestly, wholly, and freely. To dream is not a weakness. It's proof that hope is still alive. And to live fully doesn't mean I'll get everything right. It means I'll live with sincerity, with depth, and with my soul wide awake. I don't want to stand on the sidelines. I'd rather be involved, to let the world touch me, to let my spirit respond to what stirs inside and around me. That's where real life begins. There's freedom in being true to who I am. And today, I choose that freedom, not the kind driven by ego, but the kind that comes from living with a heart unafraid to feel, to love, and to believe again. Lord, I no longer fear the silence like I once did. I've learned that it isn't empty, it's sacred. In that stillness, where noise fades away, something deeper begins to speak. And what I hear there, I can't hear anywhere else. I'm tired of running from myself. I want to sit with my own story, not to cover it up or rewrite it, but to see it clearly. The broken parts and the beauty, the pain and the lessons. I want to face it all without fear. Some truths only rise when I slow down enough to be alone with my thoughts. In those quiet corners of my soul, I discover light in places that once brought only shame. You take what wounded me and turn it into wisdom. Looking inward isn't easy, but it's where real change begins. When I stop pretending and choose to grow from everything I've walked through, that's where healing takes root. That's where you start to reshape me. Let my quiet moments carry weight, not emptiness. Let the silence between the noise become a place where I remember who I truly am, where I reconnect with the purpose you planted in me. Every choice I make moves me in one direction or another. I don't want to walk in circles, doubting myself at every turn. I want to live with clarity, with conviction, to know not just what I want to do, but who I'm becoming. Loyalty shows itself in the quiet, consistent steps. When no one's watching, when the easy road tempts me, but I choose to stay aligned with what I know is right. I want to live that kind of truth. Staying true isn't always comfortable. It costs something, but that's where strength is revealed. In the resistance, in not giving up on the things my soul began with fire. Strength isn't about being hard. It's about loving deeply and standing firm. A strong will doesn't push, it anchors. And a generous heart doesn't demand. It gives itself away, freely and fully. Remaining faithful to what I've chosen is a form of love too. Love for you, love for others, and love for the man I'm still becoming. That's the road I long to walk. Slow, steady, honest. There are moments when life loses its color, when the night creeps in without warning, and the shadows try to convince me that the light won't return. But even then, I hold on to something invisible, hope. Hope isn't a fleeting feeling. It's a decision I make, especially when nothing makes sense. It's easy to trust when the path is smooth, but faith grows in the dark when I choose to believe anyway. Pain doesn't vanish with hope. It's just no longer in charge. Hope reshapes it, reminding me that the story isn't over yet, that there's more ahead than what I now understand. Even when the way feels unclear, I want to keep moving. I'd rather walk with vision in my soul than wait for everything to look perfect. Because even in the darkest night, the sunrise never forgets to show up, holding on when everything inside wants to let go. That's the kind of heart I want to have, because every night carries a promise, and I don't want to stop searching for it. I want to live with a soul that breathes freely. No chains from past wounds, no fear of disappointing others, no need to wear a mask, just a quiet courage to be real and remain at peace. Freedom isn't doing whatever I please. It's choosing what builds, what honors love, what brings life instead of feeding ego. That hidden strength that changes everything. That's the voice I want guiding me. Being free means having the courage to say no when I need to, and to give myself away when it matters most. It's walking light, without burdens on my back, and knowing deep down that I'm walking in truth. I don't want to be driven by pride, or the chase for approval, or the hunger for more. I want to be moved by what brings healing, by what brings people together, by what lights a spark where there's only cold. If I'm going to be ruled by something, let it be love. Not the kind that controls or demands, but the kind that restores. The kind that forgives, waits, uplifts, and never forces. That love, your love, is what I want to live out again and again.
As I reflect on these moments of stillness and growth, I realize how powerful it is to stop, listen, and let God's presence fill every part of me. Life often pushes us in directions we didn't expect, but when we learn to pause, we discover that God is guiding us even through the quietest spaces. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for us to deepen our faith and trust in His perfect plan. In those silent moments, I found the courage to face my own heart and embrace the truth of who I am in His eyes. It's in this deep connection with God that I experience transformation, not just as an individual, but as someone walking with Him every day. True strength is not in resisting what life brings, but in surrendering it all to Him, knowing that He is in control. Let us remember that faith isn't always about understanding everything at once. It's about trusting when things don't make sense. It's about walking with hope even in the darkness, knowing that God's love shines brighter than any shadow. This journey we're on is not just about the destination. It's about how we walk step by step in His light. I encourage you to take these words into your heart. Let them be a source of strength and reflection, and share them with your friends and family. Share this message of hope and love, because there is always someone in need of encouragement and faith, and we can be the ones to offer that light. Thank you for being a part of Haven of Prayer. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can continue to be inspired by messages of faith, hope, and peace. May God bless you abundantly. Keep walking in His love, and remember, you're never alone.